Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Betty Rose. Good morning, Tiffany. How are you guys doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Julie. Good morning, y'all. How are you guys doing? Clear my throat. How's everybody doing this amazing morning? I have your energy this morning. Okay, let's do it. Hey, cousin. Love the intro. Gave me time to get my coffee. See that minute? I'm telling y'all that minute works. That minute works. Even though it seems like it's long when you're doing nothing, imagine when you're doing something. That minute works. That minute works. So, everybody, good morning, Sandra. How's everybody doing this amazing morning? Oh, I miss you too, Cheryl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have a sunny day. We have a sunny day and it looks beautiful outside. We must have had rain or something last night because the ground is wet, but it's still beautiful. Still beautiful. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. How's everybody doing this amazing morning? What you guys got going on? I turned the heat on in here and I definitely didn't need it because now I'm hot. How was your weekend? We had rain last night too. Oh, yeah. Definitely for sure because the ground is soaking wet. Good morning, ladies. Happy morning, happy Monday. Thank you, Kay. Thank you for. Oh, I have my box came today. Well, it came. I got it yesterday. Um, but it had my little happy birthday card in there and my necklace. So, thank you, Kay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, sounds like a plan. I'm telling you, we came back and we had it rained all day. Oh, matter of fact, it was raining all day. It rained all day. All day it was raining. Good morning, babe. Good morning, LaRonda. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I met LaRonda and cousin this weekend. We had a blast. And I am so thankful and grateful that I got the chance to meet them. Now I'm super excited and amped up to freaking host a BBU meetup. So I'm gonna start planning a BBU meetup. I know we were talking about it before, but I'm for sure gonna plan one. For sure. um, Great weekend, quiet, voted, and lobster bisque. Ooh. Made lobster bisque. Cake delivery went well. That is awesome, Betty Rose. I'm so excited for you. Had so much fun. Yes. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey. Let me tell y'all something. I love Latrice, LaRonda. Y'all already know I love you as your favorite. I love them with my whole entire heart. I am so happy that we got together. We are family. We are, oh my gosh. I absolutely love them. And did it seem like we didn't know each other? Because it didn't to me. It just seemed like it just fit right in. Like if I, like for real. Sometimes you're like, no, I was like, oh my God. BBU meetup is a must. Yes. Yes. Good morning, Dee. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, y'all. How's everybody doing this morning? How are you doing this amazing morning? Yes, y'all got to tell me what y'all schedule is looking like. I think we're not going to do it before Christmas, right? So probably um maybe March. Maybe March when it was like not when it was, when I'm sure that we don't have any more snow. No, it was as if we were catching up an old school friend. Yep, yep, yep. Doing great. It was like, right? We was home. It was so good. It was so nice. I'm so glad that we all got a chance to meet up. And I'm so glad that I got a chance to meet up with you guys. So that is awesome. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How was your weekend? Not April either. BCMC is talking. Oh, is that for the California meetup? If that's for the California one, then maybe then I'll do February. And if we have snow, we have snow, but we should be good. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Good morning, Linda. Good morning. How was everybody's weekend? How are you guys doing? How was your weekend? What's going on? I already know about Latrice and LaRonda. How's everybody else's weekend going? Or how was it going? How did it go? How did it go? Patricia, I see Alejandro did a presentation. That was or a speaking engagement. And then he went to the then he still went to the market. Good morning, Kendra. Boo, boo, boo. I met Kendra too. I know what you mean, Linda. I know what you mean. Hey, Kendra Boo. Yes, we are family now. Well, we were family before, but we are for sure stuck together now. So I want to know what everybody's doing. I want to know how you are recovering, because we all are recovering over this weekend. And also, I'm going to go back and I'm going to do a recap of what we did over the last week. And I just want to make sure that we are all up to date and we are all doing things and we are all moving forward, right? What I think I'm going to be doing, packed. I think I'm getting sick. I'm feeling a little off this morning. Double up on that vitamin C. Double up on that vitamin C. Yes, yes, yes. Do it while you feel a little inkling. Do it while you feel a little inkling. I'm telling you, we are stuck together for life. For life. Yeah, we went to set up, left Reggie to handle it, and went to do the presentation. Got it. He felt like a celebrity. Oh, he had a team taking him from room to room so he could. Oh, that is so cute. Oh my God, I love him. I love y'all, but I love him. That is so cute. And then he rushed right back, right? Rushed right back to the event. Yeah, my throat is itchy right now, so I'm drinking tea. Yes, 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 yes. And you know what else, Patricia? I'm gonna tell you something. I did. I'm saying it like I'm whispering it, right? I'm telling you a secret. I'm not really telling you a secret. But what I did was I sliced some onions and I stuck them in my sock. Telling you. Put some onion. Don't do it now because you want to stink. And you know, you got Reggie will probably be like, "Oh my God, you stink." It works. It really, really works. So slice some onions and put them at the bottom of your feet. Red onions, white onions, they all work. Stick it in your sock overnight, or yeah, it really does. It really does. You could feel like, and I don't know, maybe it's a mind thing, but you could feel like your congestion loosening up. You could feel like, yeah, it really felt really good. Onions. Oh, I never knew to try potatoes, but I did the onions and I stuck them at the bottom. I left them at the bottom of my feet for a couple of hours. They say sleep with it overnight. I wanted to do it early, so I didn't do it overnight. So I put it under my feet and I just lay down. I'm moving forward this week with finalizing all bundles. Yes. Did y'all see LaRonda's beautiful iridescent unicorn? They're not unicorn, but they remind me of unicorns. Vessels. They are so beautiful. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. LaRonda has those. She's going to be introducing them for the holidays. So, yeah, that's good. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't get my SoCal Sunset. How about that? Did not get that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I did not get that, LaRonda. Let me see. Let me see. Yep. And then rush back to the market. I have packets of vitamin C ready and cough drops. Got it. Alejandro has no choice but to be amazing. No choice. Patricia set him up very well. You did an awesome job. and it's still not done, but it's awesome. Um, uh-huh. He never gets sick, and he was in bed for days last week. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Yeah, it's a hot mess. Hot mess express. Why does it keep doing that? Um, it came. What? I thought that was. I'm not even doing that. So now that's spooky because y'all see my hands and not move. If it pops up again, I'm not touching it. Look, I'm not touching it. I don't even know how I was doing that. But yes, LaRonda, that should not have gone back home because I asked for that specifically for me. Specifically for me. I'm telling Rob. You wasting money. I'm telling Rob you wasting money. You for sure wasting money. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about me bringing SoCal Sunset right back. Oh, I'll mail it. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Chris Marie. How are you doing this amazing morning? Mm-hmm. I'm telling on you. So I'm so glad I got new family members. Well, they were my family members before I even met them in real life. But now that I have met them in real life, it's bonded forever. We are together forever. So wherever we're going next time, I'm there. Wherever we have to take a trip to Ohio. We have to take a trip to Ohio. We got to take a trip to ATL. We taking a trip to ATL. And you pick you then we got this arrangement. We know that we don't pick sides, right? Because we already picked the side. I already got your side, you already got my side. I won't tell. And yeah, I won't tell. I won't tell because I got your side. I'm gonna not tell on you. All right, everybody. So I know how everybody's weekend went. Absolutely not. Nobody told me anything. We have a few. How was your weekend? Did you have any events? Did you go anywhere? Did you do anything? Did you work on your business? Did you make a lot of money? What did you do this weekend? I know Betty Rose delivered her cake. I know where LaRonda and Latrice were. I know where Alejandro and Patricia were. Good morning. Good morning, Latanya. Good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? All right. So I don't know why I keep clapping. It's just in me. It's just in me. All right. So last week we were talking about um last week we were talking about the 7 habits of highly effective people. That was the suggested reading. I didn't tell anybody to read it, but if you'd like to read something, the 7 habits of highly effective people are a really good one. Also, they have that book for free on YouTube. Worked on my gift packages. Yes, Tiffany, it looks pretty. I love it. The War of Art is another one. That's another good book that I love that I also suggest. And the Atomic Habits is an old one, but that goes to the 1% that we were talking about last week and prioritizing your to-do list. I want to recap and I want to make sure because, again, I don't want to just be talking, and then people don't apply anything. So I just want to check and see if we're applying. I want to see if we're doing any improvements, if we notice any changes and all of that good stuff. My weekend was good. My friend modeled some stuff for me. Awesome. Still working on the website. That's okay. It's looking beautiful. When is the official launch, Kay? Michelle says, spent time with my 2-year-old, made foam and sugar scrubs. Nice. And planned my bundles pricing. Nice. Worked on my gift packages. I know, my high school teacher gave me that book. Which one? The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People? Good morning, Janae. Way back in the day, he gave me, yes, okay, I read it. Way back in the day, he gave me the highly effective habits of students. And you know, they have one of teens. So if you want to get it for Alejandro, they have one for him. And I know he likes to read, and that may be something that it may be an interesting read for him. So he may like that one. Or maybe not, and then I can get it for Christmas. And then that'll be my gift. So how many of you guys have read either one of those books or listened to it? Because again, all three books are available. Oh wait, I don't know if Atomic Habits is, but the highly effective habits, the 7 habits of highly effective people, that and the war. Did I say the art of war? Because I meant to say the war of art. The war of art, those 2 are also available free audiobooks on YouTube. So if you want to listen to it that way, you can. The boy is always reading, gets in trouble because he thinks he's being sneaky by reading under the covers with the little flashlight. Now he got his little phone. He can use his flashlight from his phone. All right. So Betty Rose, you read The War of Art. You listened to both. Good. Anybody else? Did everybody else listen to the books or read the books or order the books? Because these are books that I think that are going to be staples that you will be reading continuously. So like you'll probably need to refresh it maybe a couple of months later and read it again. So maybe you'll get something different from it. But these are books that you definitely need to have in your repertoire. Right? So how many people read it, listened to it, or whatever? Or whatever. All right. So I want to know what your thoughts are. I wrote some things down. I just want to recap everything that we did. And again, I just want to see where you are. I listened to both. One. All right. So what else? What else, y'all? Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm doing good. Worked on packing bath salts ornaments this weekend. Oh, you know what came in? My molds for I'm gonna do bath bombs for the Black holiday kind of situation that I'm going to put on Etsy, because on Etsy my Game of Thrones bath bombs did extremely well last year. So I'm going to, since House of Dragons, or whenever I did it, it was back sometime, but House of Dragons I'm going to redo, and I'm gonna do a whole situation, and I'm putting that up on Etsy. I don't think I'm gonna put it on my website, because bath bombs don't really do that well, that and the donuts. But again, those don't really do that amazing. So we'll see. We'll see. Yes, I got the donuts coming up. So it's gonna have we're gonna have the Galaxy donuts, and I have the gummy bear donuts. I'm gonna have a couple of donuts, the donut sets, and then I'm gonna have the Game of Thrones. So those are the bath bombs that I'm gonna do, and those are going to be specialty because A, we already know, I told y'all citric acid is high, and B, bath bombs don't really sell on my website, but they do on Etsy. So that's where they're gonna go. Good morning, Danny. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Is it good, Sprinkles? Is it good, Sprinkles? Good sprinkles that you put in your bath bombs? Is it good sprinkles that you put on your bath bomb? Real sprinkles or food sprinkles? Is it food sprinkles that you put on your bath bombs? We were playing a game. Started War of Art but didn't finish. Okay, that's okay. As long as you started and you have all intentions of finishing it. Yes, I use real food sprinkles. It's all right. I get you. I'm here with you. You see, I fixed it. Yes, yes. So I'm going to do the gummy bears because I love that one. I'm going to do the Galaxy ones because I never released those. And everybody was excited about them. So I'm going to definitely do the Galaxy ones. And I think I want to do 4 sets for 4 sets of bath bombs. And I'm going to put them in a little bakery box, and I'm going to have them in sets of 4. I even bought this donut, not a donut holder, mini donut maker, so that I could use it for content. I don't know if I will put it on the soaps, because I think the glycerin from the soap will kind of mess up the real sprinkle. But you could do those other actually you can use regular food sprinkles on it, because if you made like hot processed soap, you could still put the regular glitter sprinkles on it. So you could. You could do it. But just like at the top, not in it. And Patricia, you can also get those chunky glitters. So you could put that into the soap and it'll make her feel better. Also, I just got an epiphany. They have the fake sprinkles. Oh no, never mind, because those are not going to dissolve and they might get caught up. So no, don't worry about those. They have them at Michael's. They have the I don't even know what they are, like foamy kind of fake sprinkles, and that might mess up the tub. So yeah. They have unicorn confetti. They have the chunky glitter. They have the hexagon shaped glitters. You can do all of those in those beautiful colors. So I would say I would do that. Even that would even. Or just do the eco glitter that's going to dissolve. But either way, we'll work it out in the DMs. We'll work it out in the DMs. Especially if she did the cupcake soaps with the whipped topping, you could put the sprinkles on it. Yep. Like I'm talking myself through it. I'm like, wait a minute. Can you let me do? Okay. I'm talking myself through it, but we'll get it. We'll get it for sure. And she's gonna be doing her stuff for the gift boxes, right? For the holidays. You guys, we're gonna have some very isolated meetings. I don't know if isolated is the word, but I'm gonna be doing some after hour Zooms, which means that I'm gonna not during Coffee with Nikki, it'll be probably about 6, 7 o'clock at night. We're going to do Zoom classes for people that are in the honor society that we can do targeted masterminds, right? So if you want help with gift boxes, if you want help with telling your story, if you want help with your Black Friday, if you want help with selling more, showing up, if any of those subjects are for you, we're going to be doing those. I'm going to be doing them at least once a week. Matter of fact, not I am. At least I'm going to be doing them once a week, and it's going. Hey, Yazzie Faye, I'm going to be doing it once a week. And just so I could get you, or maybe twice, so that I could get you ready at least up until the 18th or the 20th. So that you guys could be set, ready to go, and everything is out and going and going and going and going and going, because it should already be, in motion. But at least the visibility, we could be working on that, and the packaging and the, presentation, we could also be working on that as well. So, and then we'll be gearing up for the new year to make sure you have everything set up so that you can have a successful next year. Right? So yes, and yes. Her stuff is going in the gift boxes. Beautiful. And so she's going to do scrubs too. Good morning, Yazzie Faye. I said that, but I'm saying it again. Put me on the top of the list. All right, I will. Today I'm going to schedule out what the classes are going to be. I'm going to schedule that out. And if you are a part of the Honor Society, you will be able to attend those for free. We had a time last night. No. Yes, we did. We sure did. Family scrubs and M&M soaps like the unicorn ones. Oh, M&P. Got it. Patricia, I'm there with you. I got it. I feel it right on in. Don't worry about it. All right. So, I wanted to say, how are we doing with your habits? Did you set up some habits that you're going to be doing, some mini habits that are going to be something that you can continuously do throughout your your day? If anybody has picked up some new habits, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat, because I'm just going to recap what we did last night. It's about setting up healthy habits, small habits, so that you can make sure that you continue to do them. Remember, you have your triggers, your action, and your rewards. If anybody has implemented that into what's going on when you know that you are distracted, or you know that things trigger you to get distracted, have you thought about that method? Trigger, action, reward. Right? So if it triggers you, you notice it, you take the action to correct it, and then you reward yourself for taking action and doing it, and so that you didn't get fully distracted and falling into the trap of the Distractions. I'm still tired, but yeah, add me to the list too. I will. I will. I will. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Yes. So how many people have been doing that? Put a one in the chat if you've been doing that. You're like, oh, this is a trigger. Action, reward. How many of you guys have done that? Or just created smaller habits that are going to help you to be successful, or smaller habits that are going to help you to be consistent. That's what I want to say. Consistency. I need to write those out. Yes, yes. And for you guys that are in the honor society, I put the notes from the class. I actually typed them up and I put them in the honor society. So if you want to download the notes because you missed the class, they are there. They are there. All right. So I'm gonna need you guys to work on your habits. I'm gonna need y'all to work on your habits. Some stuff going on up there in my chat. All right, so they're probably all of the answers going to probably come flooding through. So I wanted to read a quote to you guys. We are what we repeatedly do. And I want you guys, I don't want to just read it to you guys. I want you to write it. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. That came from Aristotle. You guys, I want you to write that down and I want you to put it on your wall. I want you to put it on your mirror. Your mirror and your wall should be getting pretty full with the things that I asked you to put on your Post-its and put up, because this is something that you need to know. Right? Your habits is going to create how great you are. If you have poor habits, you're not going to be as great as you think that you should be, because you have poor habits. But if you have good habits and you have habits that are going to help you get you to the next level and help excel and catapult you to the next level, then you're going to be able to be successful, because you already know what it takes in order to do that. You got the keys to success, right? It's all about your habit. It's all about your consistency. You can do anything in life. You could do anything in life. You could do anything in business. As long as you consistently show up, something's going to have to shake. As long as you consistently show up. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Put a one in the chat if you feel me. Put a one in the chat if you feel me. I said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. And I want you to physically write it yourself, because when you write it, it is getting ingrained in your brain. We are what we repeatedly do, comma. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. Aristotle. I want you guys to write that, and I want you guys to put that there. I want you to put it everywhere, because everybody who is successful is not successful because it's just some fluke and they just did that, right? There is work and there's the story behind everything that other people do that you do not see. It's the work that you don't see that makes them great, right? Because I don't have to show up and tell you everything I'm doing for you to understand what's going on in my background and then you be like, oh, that's great. You know what I'm saying? No, it's the work that you don't do that people don't see. Right? The hard work that's going on, those long hours that you're in the house creating your products, those long hours when you're taking those pictures, those long hours when you're doing all of that. Those are things, those quiet, dark hours, excuse me, I'm stuttering. That time when you're doing the work when nobody sees it, that's when the greatness is starting to build, right? Because you are setting up these habits for you to be great. Right? So you have to acknowledge that the work that's done in the dark is going to help you be great. It does not have to be what you show. You know what I'm saying? Well, one thing I hate is like flashy people. We had an incident. So who will remember this? LaRonda and Latrice. Nobody else is going to know this story. But flashy people who feel like they have to put all of their whatever on display. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so dope, I'm putting it on display. I got to be loud and rambunctious about it. Good morning, Sherelle. I got to put it on display because I need everybody else to know that I'm dope, I'm fly, I'm rich, I'm this, I'm that. So I got to make sure that I announce it, right? But that is not where it's at. Those loud people are the broke people. Those loud people acting like they got it all and they showing you all these fancy cars and they doing all of this. What's going on in the background, right? What was going on in the background, and why do you feel that you got to let me know that I need to know this about you? Right? Why do I have to know? Why do you got to put it on Front Street for me to know this about you? Because if you dope, you dope, and I'm gonna feel it. I'm gonna get it, right? I don't need you to have to tell me that. I'm gonna get it. But if you feel the need to let me know all of your accomplishments and you're so great and you're so this and you're so that, that does not make you great, right? Does not make you great. So these people, if they don't cut this text messaging out, they're distracting me. It's the work that you do. Shut up, Laronta. Oh my gosh. It's the work that you do. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got to show everybody what you're doing, right? You just got to be doing it. Patricia is not loud and braggy about her accomplishments, and I'm not saying that you're not, and you shouldn't, but she's not. You know what I'm saying? So she'll let you know. I could help you do A, B, and C, and she's not. Let me show you how to do it because I made and I did, and I. She's not that. You know what I'm saying? And so what? My point is doing the work in the background. I don't know how I got off the subject. Doing the work in the background makes you great. What everybody don't see is what makes you great. Kobe is a prime example of that. Michael Jackson is a prime example of that. That's a lot of, and I know quotes like that because it's something I'll be telling, I tell my son, you know what I'm saying? You become great on the things that people don't see. Yeah, you doing what you're doing in practice and everybody sees that. Yeah, da, 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 da. But when you on your downtime and you have this time and it's your alone time, if you choose to take that alone time to use that to make yourself better, then that shows how great you will become. Or that shows, you know what I'm saying? Like, it shows that you have healthier habits, that you are destined to be great because you want to be great. You're working on things when nobody else cares. You're working on it when it doesn't matter. You're working on it when other people are sleeping. You're working on it when other people just decided they're going to go out and drink. You're working on it when people decided they're going to do other things, and you decided to work on you because you want to be great. And so when you show up the next day to practice, or when you show up the next day to business or whatever, you come in with a different swagger because you just made yourself better even when nobody else was watching. You don't do the work just when people are watching. You do the work when people are not watching. So, around, long story, but I said all of that to say, you don't have to tell me what you're doing, but I just want to make sure that I'm checking in and asking you, are you doing the work on the back end, the behind the scenes, what I'm not watching, right? You could tell me anything. You could lie and say whatever you want, but you lie to me, you lying to you, because I'll just believe what you say, but I'm just taking it as face value. You have to live with it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to check in to make sure that we are doing the work on the back end. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. Okay, so for Latrice, it's we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. And that is from Aristotle. Yeah, as you face, I remember the story. Oh my God, that story was so crazy. Good morning, Nessa. Good morning. Burn it to the ground. Good morning, Katrina. Good morning. Good morning. She said loud, proud, and broke. Okay. You just said a whole word. Thank you, Patricia. You just said a whole word. Lots of people selling courses, flash a lifestyle to sell you. Exactly. Wealth is silent, broke is flashy. Exactly. Exactly. The wealthiest people, and you hear this example throughout, you know, wherever, the wealthiest people are not showing you all this flashy stuff. You know what I'm saying? They dress simple. They are simple. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that you have to be, because you can, if you work that hard, then you should treat yourself, right? Treat yourself. You should. But if you trying to impress people with your flashiness, with all of this, and with the expensive cars and this expensive lifestyle, and these numbers and things like that, you trying to impress people, but who are you trying to impress? Like, do you want them to feel a certain type of way? Like, it goes a couple of ways. Like, what is the purpose of you doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I get it. Some people do it because they're trying to show you, not to brag, but this is what I did. A lot of people will say that, right? But a lot of people, and like I said, this weekend was prime example of somebody coming in and doing something, and just, this is a hot mess. I don't know my audience, so I'm not going to tell the story. Not telling the story. But you definitely, yes, come on and talk about it. Definitely, definitely, definitely. You have to make sure that you are doing the work. Yeah, you could do, like I said, you could do it at practice. You could do it when it's game time. You could do, but you got to show up. In order for you to really show up, that work that don't show is the work that you're doing in quiet. In quiet. I tell my son, if you in your room, go outside, because you have an outside campus. Go work on your speed. Go work on this. Go to the pool. Go take a dance class. Do something that is going to give you a competitive edge. And that's what I mean. It's going to give you a competitive edge, because you are doing. How many people like to read books? Not everybody likes to read a freaking book. They'll tell you in a minute. Who said that? You want somebody to find something. You don't want somebody to know something. Put it in a book. Right? So people are not reading because people want quick information. They want you to spoon feed them everything. But if you are doing the work and you are reading the books, taking notes, making yourself better, improving yourself, improving your skills, improving your habits. If you are doing those things, and you don't have to do it, I don't have to make an announcement to you and let you guys know this is what I'm doing right now. Most of the times I'll do it because I'll say, oh, well, I like this book, and this book brought me this, and it gave me some clarity, or it did something for me. And this is why I suggest something. But I'm not saying, I'm giving you my whole plan and all of that other stuff and what's going on or what I need to improve and things like that. I don't have to do that. I just got to do it, and I have to show up. That's what I got to do, right? So when I show up 100%. I'm not showing up and being flashy and trying to distract you from anything. I'm showing up because I want you to be amazing. I want you to do the work. I want you to be better. I want you to do better, because when you know better, you do better. So I wanted to make sure that you guys got that. You know what I'm saying? And so it's the work that you're doing when nobody is watching. So that's why I wanted to recap and make sure that you guys are, see what you're doing in the background. See what you're doing in the background. There are certain lawyers on social media who flash a lifestyle, and when you research their background, they barely graduated law school. Oh my gosh, Patricia, you are such a mess. Oh my God. She said you researched their background. They barely graduated law school, and they failed the bar multiple times. Then set up a law firm with zero experience. Mm. Then flash a lifestyle and knuckleheads buy into it. Yes, 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 yes. You impress people. You impress people that are not intelligent with flashy things. You do. You do. Because they fall into this category and they think, oh, well, they got it, so they must know. They got it, so they must do. They got it, so they must have. So, yeah, that's absolutely true. Then flash a lifestyle, knuckleheads buy into it. Nah, tell the story. I can't. Insecurity is very noisy. Yes. Then the law firm, then now here come Tanya. Tanya come chiming in. She said, then the law firm closes because they got sued loudly. That would be wise. Please don't tell the story. Ain't nobody got time to be fighting at the next meetup. Right. Not with my neighbor. Can't be fighting with my neighbor. Oh my gosh. Don't do that, Miss LaRonda. I want to hear the story. I maybe will tell this story at another time. Maybe in a Zoom. See you, LaRonda. I hope you did your homework. I cannot tell the story, you guys. I cannot tell the story. So how many of you guys have prioritized your to-do list? So, right, sketch it all out. And how many of you guys have moved everything around so that you can get the most important things done first? And then whatever, in levels of importance, how many of you guys have started to prioritize your to-do list? One's in the chat if you started prioritizing your to-do list. One's in the chat. Not today. Not today. My cousin ain't in town. My cousin ain't in town. My cousin left. I will start trouble when she back. No, you cannot. How many of you guys have started prioritizing your to-do lists? First things first and in order of importance. Put ones in the chat if you have, put twos if you have not. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. It was funny. It was funny. But I can't tell it. It was a whole hot mess. Whole hot mess. All right, you guys. All right. Nobody. Okay, here we go. All right. Ones if you have, twos if you have not. Even if you have not, put something there. Put a two. Put a two. Prioritizing your to-do list. Good morning, Tracy. I started this morning. Okay, that works. Happy Monday, Candace. Happy Monday. This to-do is taking me out, but I'm doing it. Yes. 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 Remember, it's the work that nobody else sees, right? It's the work that nobody else sees. Prioritize your to-do list. If you have not started, take note to prioritize your to-do list so that you can make sure that the most important jobs get done first. Everything else that not as important gets done after, so that you can make sure that those tasks are off the board. And especially if it's something that you don't want to do, move that right on up to the top. Good morning, Yvonne. Good morning. Move it right on up to the top. Prioritize your list. Oh, we're in November, Yvonne. Are you launching your new planner? 1.95. Are you launching it? All right, so we got prioritizing your tasks, and also we were talking about a method called the Pomodoro method, right? And it's when you work in 25-minute increments, or you could work longer than that, but you work in a certain time block and you give yourself like a 3 to 5 minute break, and then you start the time block again and you give yourself a 3 to 5 minute time break. But if you do 4 of those, after the 4th one, you give yourself like a 15 to 30 minute break, and then you do it again, or however you need, if you have more time, or you just end the day right there. But how many of you guys are doing the Pomodoro method or technique, the Pomodoro technique? Grand Rising, Donna. Patrice, come on. Your first name is my middle name, so you have to tell. We only could tell in private. Only in private. How many of you guys are doing the Pomodoro method? I'm going to tell you something about the Pomodoro method. Good morning, Yvonne. I haven't forgotten about you. Was trying to get some info first. We'll message after this. Tanya says, let me go clean up this whiteboard and get it going. Yes. Yes, ma'am. I will be launching in a couple of weeks. Oh, we got the new planner coming up from the Snob Love Beauty, the snoblovebar.com. She will be releasing her new digital planner, and we love, 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 love her other digital planner that she had previously. It's for makers by maker. So it helps you to accurately and efficiently plan out your day, your launches, and all of that. So it's absolutely dope. Let's see. All right. How many of you guys have done the Pomodoro method? One's in the chat, or the Pomodoro technique. I absolutely found, I mean, I loved it. And I found that doing the technique allowed me to, I wanted to finish faster than my 25 minutes. I got so much more done. It was so much more efficient for me to do it that way, because I was able to cross things off my list without falling into the triggers of social media surfing, or just slowly working, or just doing certain things, because I knew that I was on a timer. And since I was on the timer, it allowed me to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, girl, you gotta hurry up, gotta hurry up, gotta hurry up. And so I got all my stuff off my list, and I got it done well before the end of the day. And I also noticed that I needed more time in certain areas. So when I am packaging orders, I needed at least 40 minutes. So I couldn't do a 25-minute Pomodoro. So every time that and there's an app, but I'm gonna come back to that. Every time that the timer ran out, I'm like, I'm still packing orders, but I'm still moving. You know, I didn't feel like I needed a break or anything. So I think I'm gonna allow myself for like shipping and stuff like that, give myself 40 minutes, or maybe even take it to 60 minutes, depending on how many orders I have, 60 minutes, and then give myself a break, then do it like that, only when I'm doing that particular thing. But everything else so far worked with the 25 minutes. Today I'm going to be making bath bombs, so I'm going to see if that 25 minutes will apply to that. I may need more time, because I'm going to be making donuts, and I'm using those 3D press things, and I hate those. I don't hate it. I just don't love it. So I'm gonna do that, and I have my dragon eggs. So we'll see. We'll see what my timing looks like. But the Pomodoro method, the Pomodoro technique, there's an app on your Google store or whatever, and you can get the app and it'll adjust. And so anytime you do your Pomodoro, the timer stop, then you give you your break time, and then it'll start all over again. So make sure you get one of those. Make sure you get one of those. Not the planner, but yes, get the planner. But make sure you download the app. That's what I meant to say. Make sure you download the app. Did anybody download the app? I'm ready for that planner. I know. I'm going to get to prioritizing all this week. I'm still a little weak, but I feel a lot better than I have all week. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Telling everybody double up on your vitamin C's. Pace yourself, Jeanette. Yes, yes, yes. Pace yourself and take your time. Yes, yes, yes. Double up on your vitamin C, y'all. The app is called, I think it's called the Pomodoro app. Pomodoro. 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 So make sure you download the app. And if you're working, try using it. If you don't want to download the app because you got a lot of stuff on your phone and it's too much and you don't want to worry about another thing, you could put the timer on your own phone and do 25 minutes. And then when it goes off, then you know what I'm saying? You could do it like that. But I like the fact of the Pomodoro, because it automatically does the time plus the break plus the time again. So I like that. As long as you keep it on, it does it. So you guys check it out, download it, do what you gotta do. All right. So did anybody else in the room besides me do the Pomodoro technique? One's in the chat, two's if you didn't. Anybody else but me? And then after that, I want to know, what do you need for how many? Oh, okay. I'll wait. How many? I'm gonna write it down here. How many are selling for the event? Holidays. To me. Yvonne said too. You weren't here, so. How many of you guys have done that? I want you guys to incorporate that into your day as well and see, just do it today or tomorrow and see how much you get done. You prioritize your list and start taking things down off that list and see if the Pomodoro technique helps you to master that. Well, help you to get things done quicker, right? You guys are quiet. I'm getting barely any numbers. Barely any numbers. What's going on with y'all? All right. So my next thing is, because y'all are slow. Y'all are slow and you're not responding. I know a lot of y'all are at work and stuff like that. So I understand. I get it. Hey, Dawn. I didn't even know you were in here. Hey, Dawn. Now that's me. All right. So my question is, how many of you guys are selling for the event? And by event, I mean Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. By the event, that's what I mean. How many of you are selling for the event? Good morning. It's a busy day at work, but I am listening. Thank you. I appreciate you, Dawn. How many of you are selling for the event and holidays? Nikki, I'm over here about to pull my hair out with the time management. I will try this. I'm telling you, I will be trying this method this week. Yes. Try it. It works. All right. So a lot of you people are selling. Let's go. Let's get these numbers up. Ones, if you are selling, I hope to be. What's stopping you, LaTanya? What's stopping you? So for all of those that are selling, I am selling. Okay. All right. Let's go. For all of you guys that are selling and you already put the ones and you already said it's you, Donna, doing markets for the holidays. That's awesome. I hope to be. Sherelle, if you are not up and going by now, what are we waiting for, Sherelle? What are we doing here? All right. So D is selling. Mostly everybody is selling. Let's go. What is stopping you, Sherelle? What is stopping you? So in order for you to be successful for this event for the holiday season, what do you guys need? Let me know in the chat. What do you need? Okay. What do you need in order for you to be successful? You waiting on Jasmine to do what? You got everything else ready? God willing. Ain't no God willing, Yazzie Fair. You better be selling. You better be selling. You ain't got no choice. You better be selling. Period. So, I was just gonna say Sherelle needs to be up and running. I'm telling you, her stuff is so fabulous. Fabulous. Money. You need money? All right, so Betty Rose, you need money in order for you to be successful? What's the app? It's the Pomodoro app. Pomodoro. Pomodoro. So does that mean you need funding, Betty Rose, or do you mean you need not income? You need revenue. What are you saying? What do you need in order to be successful, you guys? Let me know right now in the chat, please. Thank you. Sorry, right now work. It's okay. I am, which is why I'm spinning. Take a breath, Tanya. Take a breath. I need to add to my site or get another site to sell on. Okay, so what's stopping you from doing that, Latanya? What's stopping you from doing that? Yes, I need the funding. The sponsorship is not providing to help me. Gotcha. Okay, so you need to go back into the Honor Society and take the business credit class, but you already should know how to. Okay, just go to the business credit. Go to the business credit because you should be operating from that and not from your sponsorship. Operate from that and not the sponsorship. The sponsorship is taking care of home, right? What do you need in order for you to be successful? And I'm going to add some videos too from some other people that'll tell you where you can get some funding from. I'll send my work schedule and we can strategize. Okay. Tracy says, waiting for my labels, pics, and my site will be ready. Okay. All right. Let's go. I don't know. I'm thinking about it too much. Do you like the site that you're already on, Latanya? What do you guys need? Sounds like a plan. Apply for a loan with Shopify. You got to have sales coming in order to get that, right? What do you guys need? I'm trying to help you guys to be successful. Tell me what you need, or I'm trying to help you have a successful event, at least. The Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, I'm trying to help. What do you need? Do you need help with email marketing? Do you need help with customers? Do you need help with showing up? Do you need help with being on social media? Do you need help with ads? Do you need help with what do you need help with? Do you not have customers? Do you want customers? Like, where are we? You guys know where you are in your business. So just don't think about anybody else in this group. Think about where you are personally, and then tell me from there. Right? Don't think about anybody else's opinions. Everybody else's opinions do not matter. Just tell me in the chat, and then we can strategize on what we could do and what we will do, offer for you guys later on. I need to keep going. I need to just keep going, utilize my strengths, and keep building the email list. How are you building up your email list, Candace? I want everything to have my new logo on them, and I want to load all new products with my new. I want to load all my new products with my new landing page. Okay, so your product right now don't have to have your logo. Your products could you create the products, right? This is for Sherelle. You are creating your products, which means you are in control of every aspect of that. You do not have to put it in the packaging yet if you don't want to. Just start taking the pictures of the product as it is, excuse me, close up and everything like that. Make sure that you're doing that, and that'll be done so that when your logo is finished, you can just input it in there. Make sure your descriptions are ready, so when your logo is finished, you can just put it in there. Make sure that you have all your products loaded up before you even have your all that other stuff done. You could do that now while you're waiting. You're just gonna while you wait, you're making your plate a lot bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because the longer you wait for it to get done, the more crunched it's going to be closer to the time, and then you're going to have a lot more work to do. So to alleviate some of that work, take the product photos, make the products, put the descriptions up at least, and price the products. That way, or your bundles and things like that. That way, that's already done and taken care of. And when the other things come in, all you have to do is plug and play. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me see. All right, okay, I did that. Tax info and financial literacy. You need tax info and financial literacy. Is that what you're saying that you need? We do have we did a tax class. We did a few of them. They're available in the Honor Society. Business credit help too. Okay, so those are in the Honor Society, but I will definitely add on to that. I use Square right now because I use it for my spa business. If that's where you want to stay, then build on it. If you want to be somewhere else, but my suggestion is if you take it somewhere else, make sure it's not going to take you a long time to put up what you need to put up. Make sure it's not going to take you a long time for you to build up your website. You want something that is going to work. I need something else to work this sponsor. And of course, I need to start posting. Yep. Yes, indeed. I'm taking time off so I can re-strategize my new work schedule. Okay. I'm building my list and markets. Okay. And that markets. Okay. Got you. All right. So Sherelle, you got it. You got it. You got it. All right. Anything else does anybody need? I got the business credit and I have funding. Anything else? Anything else that you guys need? And I don't mean that you need, period. I mean that you need to be successful for the event. What do you need to be successful for the event? And I also want to say, stay and get out of your way. Get out of your way. Schedule a time for you to post. Again, put it in your phone, put it in an alert, put it somewhere. Make your content on the weekends. Make your content as you go along. Remember, everything is content. You should not be struggling at this particular junction in being part of Bubble Babes University. You should not be struggling about what is content. Not at this point. You should know that everything is content. You could use everything that you have. Stop overthinking it and start thinking about what you want to create, and then you'll be able to get the job done. But as long as you stay in your head, as long as you continue to overthink it, as long as you say you don't have anything to post, you're not gonna have anything to post because you're not taping anything to have anything to post, right? There's plenty of information that you have. Your work schedule, your day, your sponsorship is, and when I say your sponsorship, that's everybody who has their 9 to 5 or whatever time you work at another job, right? Your sponsorship, all of this is part of you building up who you are. Your people need to know who you are, right? So if you are going to the job, you could say you starting your day. You could do a whole vlog. I'm starting my day. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Then after I go home, I have to go home and finish um labeling my candles, pouring my wax, doing this, doing that, cooking dinner for the family. People relate to that. They resonate with that. You have to do that. You have to stop trying to give people this image of this is a different, whole different thing, because they are connecting to you. They are connecting to your vibe. They're connecting to your brand. They're connecting to your story. This is part of your story. This will be something that you can always use later when your business is blowing up and you have storefronts, and you have your products that are in different stores, and you're doing all these things that you wanted to do while you were still at work. This is going to be part of your story that you can use to tell the long form story, right? So every single thing that you are doing is content. Even when you're purchasing things, even when you're trying things out, even when you're testing stuff, like all of this is part of content. And be sure to use it, and just make sure that your video quality is good, make sure that your picture quality is good, and make sure that you're using things like copy.ai to create your captions, or just think about ways to captivate your audience. Struggling what I am doing for the holidays as far as packaging. Don't stay stuck there, Cheryl. So I'm going to do a gift boxing. We have a gift boxing class in the Honor Society, and at Yvonne is in the room right now. She was the one who taught that class. And there's actually an extra one that I did where I piggybacked off of that, and I used some boxes from Dollar General and also from Dollar Tree. That's also in there. So if you want to go back and check those out, that's in the Honor Society ads. We have that's up to, we'll come back to that. Timeline, time management. I'm sad Jasmine is back to work. My next thing was for her to help me with learning how to make great posts. Well, you're gonna have to teach yourself, Sherelle, because you can make a great post. You have to just look at what your people want. Let's do content too. I'm gonna do content too. These are all gonna be mini little somethings that I'm gonna do. Mini classes. So if you're not part of the Honor Society, you will miss out. So if you want to take these mini classes, please join the Honor Society, which is on bubblebabesuniversity.com, and that's BABEZ university.com. Join the Honor Society. You have full access to all of the videos that are there, all of the classes, all of the notes, all of the everything is there for you. You could download, you could print them out, you can highlight, you can write notes. just so that you can have everything that you need in order for you to be successful. So yeah, I'm going to do those mini classes. And again, I think I'm probably, because we're very close to the 18th, I'm probably maybe going to do 2 times a week. So I'm not going to do any live guests besides Emmanuel. And I think I'm going to do Emmanuel and Patricia at the same time, because she said she was going to show you guys how to make 6 figures at a market. And I think that's something that the people that are already at doing markets, this is going to be something that'll be helpful for them. Emmanuel also was elaborating on how to use your Facebook ads and events to get more focus and eyes on you at your events, and bringing more traffic to you. That's also there. So if we do it together, we can utilize both at the same time, so that you could, boom, boom, tag team them. So what else? That's that. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna do 2 classes a week. I'm gonna see what, how that works with everybody's schedule first. And yeah, that's that. And I will put the videos as far as business credit and how to get the funding and all of that. I will add those classes into the Honor Society. And yeah, that's it. So is there anything, I'm giving you guys a moment. Is there anything that you guys need for Black Friday? Anything, anything. Let me know now, or forever hold your peace. And we are about to wrap today up. I'm going to try to keep my classes. I'm trying to keep my classes. Sorry. I'm going to keep my coffee with Nikkie's to an hour. And so we're about to wrap it up. But I really want to know if there's anything that you guys need so I can help you where you are. I don't want anything to slip through the cracks. So I don't want you to say you didn't do something because you didn't know something. So if you are fully armed with information and you use it, because you could be full of information and full of knowledge that you don't use, so it's useless. So I want to make sure that I give you what you need and you apply it so that it can help you. So if there's nothing that you guys need, or everything has been said, then we will close out today. And we'll be back with Tip Tuesday, and we'll still be within the habits, I think, because you guys, I think habits is going to be like, habits to me is major. It's major. And what you do repeatedly, as we heard from Aristotle, um, it's gonna help you to be successful. Yes, DM me. All right, so that's it. That's it. I'm gonna wrap it up. If you guys have any questions, you can send me a question in my DM. That'll work. That'll work. And you guys have an amazing, productive day. You guys that are at your sponsorship, I hope you have a great day. Remember to smile and don't get overwhelmed. Just relax, release, and breathe. And all of you guys that are working on your business right now, and whenever you do, I want you guys to make sure that you write your list, prioritize it. Make sure you incorporate the Pomodoro method today, and see if that actually works for you, and see if you actually see that you get more things done off your list. I know that it worked for me. So with that being said, you guys, I want you guys to have an amazing day. Join me at the same bat time and the same bat channel tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have an amazing day. I'm starving. Have an amazing day, y'all. All right. I'm still here, but we're